Buttons are everywhere. Some buttons you really need to click, but some...
What does this button do? Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
Regardless of that, you need to make the WooCommerce store buttons more attractive. Why? Because it's gonna enhance the overall experience, the overall visuals of your website. So I'm going to show you how to add custom buttons in your WooCommerce store. Introducing ProductX's button group block. Now you can customize your button to your heart's content, the color, the shape, the text, anything and everything. So let me show you how you can get these. First of all, make sure that you have the ProductX plugin installed and activated on your site. And don't worry, the custom buttons are a free feature, so go ahead and activate. You can find the button group block just like any other Gutenberg block. Just click on the plus icon, search for button group, and there it is. Click, drag and drop. Bear in mind there are separate settings for the whole button group and an individual button. So you can have multiple buttons within one group, and each of the buttons can have different text, color, and completely new feel. To access the customization option of a single button, click on the button. Here are the customization option. To access the customization option for the entire button group, click on Select Button Group. You can access it from here, from the list view, or from the breadcrumbs right over here. Before we look at the customization options available to us, let's explore some of the patterns. Here you can see the custom buttons readily available. To use them, all we have to do is click on the import button, and it's right here, already customized and ready to use. To insert a link to a button, click on the button, then click on the link icon, insert the link, and there are more options. You can decide if you want to open the link on the same tab window or open it in a new tab. You can make the link no follow, sponsored, or download. That is all up to you. Now let's look at some of the customization options available to us. First, we'll look at the customization options for the entire group, then of an individual button. Here you can see the group customization options. You can adjust the gap between the buttons, select the horizontal alignment, the vertical alignment. You can toggle between vertical and horizontal view. Then there's the margin, you can adjust the margin. Then comes the button animation. Right now it is none. And therefore, animation style. I'm going to select style 4. And you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Moving on to an individual button's customization option. Click on the button, and you can see there are 4 styles readily available. Just select the style that you like the most. Moving on, we have the button size setting. You can adjust the size. You can also insert the link just like how we did from the button itself. Then comes the text settings. You can enable or disable text. When you expand the text settings, there are more customization options for the text. Similarly, we have the background setting. There are different settings for the normal view and the hover view. I guess adjust the color, the border, box shadow. Finally, we have the icon setting. You can enable or disable icons. And just like the background settings, there are more options when you expand the icon settings. There are different settings for the normal view and the hover view. And that's about it. These are some of the variation of the custom buttons that you can do. Now let's have a look at them in the front end. There you go. Here are our new and fancy buttons. And it is so easy to make. I didn't even have to make them. I just used one of the Premade Buttons, and you can too if you're lazy like me. So, and that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on upcoming videos.